Sex is most times enjoyable when you have it with someone who is so crazy and so naughty in bed. Mhm. Now, each time you have it with someone who is, so reserved, so kind of ashamed of the act, then you never get to enjoy this shit. Okay. Now, in today's video, gentlemen, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the dirty, nasty things that women wished you did to them in the other room. Now, most times your women will not come out to, tell you the things. Of course, they are afraid. Reason being, maybe they think or they feel once they disclose this part of them to you, you might think, oh, maybe she's a whore, maybe she's uncultured, she's not religious. How can she be wanting certain things? So most times your women will pretend and act like they are okay with whatever you are giving or doing to them, but in actual sense, they are desperately craving for this that I'm going to be sharing with you today. Welcome to the Men's Love Zone. My name is Palm Oil, aka GCP. You know how we do it here. If you are a first timer, please subscribe to this channel. If you already love the video, the topic, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and don't forget to leave a comment after watching. Okay? Now, the very first thing that most of your women are craving for is you undressing them when you are going to have the match all by days. Now, you need to understand that in order for your woman to enjoy the game, it all begins right at the beginning. Okay? So let's assume you are now in the game. Sorry. So let's assume you are now in the room. What are you going to start with? What is the alpha? Because that is what is going to determine the rest of the night or the rest of the moment that you are going to spend with her. So it's very important as a gentleman to always undress your woman when you are going to eat her. Now, especially if this is just a lover or this is, someone that you are just going to eat, or maybe it could also be your woman, your wife, but let's say you have gone maybe out or you have gone on a vacation or you just want to have a romantic moment or a more fun moment. It's important for you to undress that woman, okay? So let's assume this is how she is dressed. It's important as a man that you start undressing her bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. Now, the second thing that most of your women crave for is you romancing them and making them beg for you to bang them. Okay. Now, most times when you get into a room with your women, what you do is immediately you start undressing them. Immediately you start drilling them. That is not cool and that is not sexy at all. Most women or all women would really, really love you to, spend time on her, kissing her, romancing her, preparing her into the mood. Let her reach a point whereby she literally starts begging you to get in between her or starting to beg you to now penetrate. Yeah? So as you are kissing her, as you are fingering her, as you are doing other things, make sure that you prepare her to the maximum. Let her start dripping, and trust you me, that is the point whereby she will literally beg you to get in between her legs. And that is the sweetest moment that every woman craves for. So, gentlemen, you now know what to do. The next thing that most women beg or most women crave for is that their men, should be licking their juicy parts. Now, listen. If you are a guy who doesn't love your woman giving you a BG, then yourself. I mean, you are safe. You don't need to do this. But if you are watching this video and you are the kind of guy who enjoys a BG, I mean, immediately you start romancing, you pull out your machine gun and you want to dip it in her mouth, but immediately she is done with you, you just want to penetrate. That is completely wrong, completely wrong. You should learn to reciprocate, yeah? Now, if you feel you are not comfortable getting down on your woman, then never ever expect your woman to give you a BG. I mean, it's just fair. It should be a fair game, yeah? It's either a two-way traffic or nothing, yeah? So as a gentleman, learn to lick your woman. Now, I always encourage you, gentlemen, to always ensure that you have a test before you start having sex with this woman. Yeah. So it has to be a woman who you know very well. It has to be a woman who you love. It has to be a woman who you trust. Now, I'm not saying that go pick any random woman and go down there because you will end up contracting diseases, and I don't want that. So this should be a woman that you know, and it should be someone that you really, really love, because trust me, if you don't love this woman, it becomes hard for you to go down there. But if she is someone whom you love, or if she is someone who you are just reciprocating the favor, then bro, you have to do it, because women really, really love that. The next fourth thing that your women love you to do in the other room as you are giving it to them is moan. Moan, let out some sound. Now, most of you think that it's only the women who are supposed to moan, and that is totally wrong. In fact, for the women, they are supposed to scream. But for you, the men, you are supposed to mourn. Okay, so that time whereby you are drilling and oh my G, you can't resist the sweetness, where you be like, ooh, ooh, oh, oh. I mean, let some sound come out of your mouth. Now, some of you, even as you are drilling your women and they are asking, baby, do you feel me? Baby, should I change the position? Baby, is this okay? You are just, and you are continuing with the drilling. That is not romantic. That is not romantic at all. As a man, learn to communicate to your woman, learn to speak, and learn to speak dirty. So as you are mourning, also, I mean, utter some words. I mean, say some words that will make your woman get more into the mood. For instance, you can be like, baby, I want to kill you tonight. Baby, I love this shit. Baby, you are so sweet. Baby, you are so warm. Baby, you are so white. You know, all the things, okay? So ensure that you speak dirty and ensure that you let out some sound. Now, each time you let out some sound, that is already a sign that you are really, really enjoying this game. But when you are just quiet, then it becomes very hard for your woman to confirm whether or not you are enjoying the shit. And lastly, point number 5 thing that your women crave for and can't tell you is you giving them painful pleasure. Painful pleasure. Now, there's something called painful pleasure as you are having the game. And this is the part whereby you impose a little pain on your woman, yeah? But because she is so much into the mood, but because she is so into the moment, she won't even realize the pain. Now, this is something that you should talk to your woman prior to doing it, yeah? Because there are some women who are very okay. There are some women who really, really enjoy it, but then there are others that do not, yeah? So some of the ways that you can impose this painful pleasure could be doing this, yeah? So you pinch this so hard, and trust me, if you pinch them at the beginning of the moment, she'll kind of be feeling pain. But if you do the same practice later in the moment, trust me, she will just be enjoying it. And the more you do this, the more actually she'll be getting wet. The other way that you can impose painful pleasure is by spanking her LWS, yeah? And especially if you are giving her a doggy, that is the time that you can give her a few spanks, and also you can blindfold her, and as you are blindfolding her, you tie her hands as well. Now, the beauty about this is literally this woman is going to be restless, and because she is restless, she will be craving for you to give it to her again and again and again and again. Now, that is what we call painful pleasure. Thank you so much for watching, gentlemen. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to share the video, and please leave a comment. Have you enjoyed the video? What do you think? I love you guys. Bye-bye.